Practice. Anxious to get back on the field. Obviously, it's been a while since we've had a victory, so we get a little anxious and looking forward to the opportunity to play again here this week. So, a long road trip tomorrow, but it's been a really solid week of practice so far, and looking forward to getting on the road and getting down there, taking on Vandy.
All right, if you'd like to ask a question, please use the raise your hand feature. Lonnie, we'll start off with you.
Mark, earlier in the week, Coach Coach from Red White said that film don't lie, and we know that we're before what's on film is tells the truth. And he gave thumbs up to Karen Brown and one of the coaches as perhaps having a game plan over there and everything. I want to comment on that.
Yeah, Lonnie. He really sounds like he piggybacked on what I said Monday. I said that in Monday's press conference that I thought they, you remember. I don't need to give you the whole statement again, do I? But again, when you give up that many yards, I know the first thing that jumps out is all defensive backs. When in fact, I thought the corners, after watching the film, as I told you Monday, I thought they had some really good wins. Carrington lost one. Outside of that, they won a bunch. And that's what we ask for. When you're playing great wide receivers that are going to attack you down the field, we have to win our fair share. And again, if you look at it, you look at their coverage and some of the things they did a better job. And I know, again, first, perception is when you give up that many yards that the whole group played crappy. But that's not necessarily the case.
Larry?
Mark, do you understand why fans feel disappointed in 6-3? I mean, do you feel the same way? Is that part of when you're building expectations that kind of goes along with it?
I do. I understand that. I think because, it's really 1 week seasons, Larry, and I think we all feel that way. In our game, we have to wait 7 days to play again, and sometimes 14, and that feels like an eternity. So I understand that. We look at it that way, like the 1 week seasons, and fans probably feel that way. I understand that, and I have no resentment towards that. It's what have you done for me lately, and that's the way it is. And I want expectations in our program, but I also want us to get better, and there's going to be some ups and there's some downs. And as I just told the team as we wrapped up our Thursday walkthrough, there's a lot to play for. Keep your head up. Stay positive. Take a look around our league. Look at everybody else's record. Look at the conference record. This is hard. Just keep on grinding. Stay the course.
Do you feel like, Mark, sometimes some people, you still got to change for an average in the season? I've been watching Kentucky a lot of years. That doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, it does, and that's why I want us to just really focus on this. And this isn't coach speak when I tell you this, Larry. You're right about the overall, but we really have to stay in the moment. Like we have to as a team and an organization. We have to as players and coaches, because there's things that need done today. There's things that need done tomorrow, and then let's take care of this game, and then so on. But yeah, at the end of the day, that is what I have to remind the team, that there's a lot to play for. There's a lot, and I think sometimes our team, gets caught up in that too. It's the world we live in with all the attention and social media and everything. Like when things are going good, you gotta put that you gotta put that out of the way, and I think it can corrupt your thoughts when you're preparing for a game, but also when things come, when you have a tough loss, it's especially hard on those players sometimes. They're young and they don't completely, that they believe everything they read. You know what I mean? And that's something we all fight, I think, as coaches, because there's so much information. And after tough losses, and that's what I tell them, like with social media and people attacking them, like don't do it, man. Don't dive into that, because you cannot win that battle. And these are young men, and they're very impressionable, and anybody can say anything. I'm not talking about writers. I'm talking about the social media world and how hard that could be on players, and they just got to block all that out, good or bad, and just really stay focused.
Nick Roush?
Some big atmospheres so far. Vanderbilt isn't really known for that. Do you have to do anything more as a head coach to make sure your team's ready to play in that kind of atmosphere?
I don't necessarily have to do more. I think each week we talk about the situation. What it is. What's our reality, and going to Vandy is the situation we're in right now, and so we desperately need a win. And so, like always, we're really concentrating on ourselves and how we prepare and how we play.
John Clay?
Mark, you mentioned how you got constant fighting on the offensive line, and you stepped up, not only maybe in the starting role, but as a
Yeah, Austin, we're going to need really Austin to step up, and Quentin Wilson to step up and really play a good game. And Austin's a little beat up himself, but he's got an opportunity to start and do some good things. So hopefully he'll play well.
Josh Moore?
Hey, Mark, you talked about the players, them having to tune out the noise and social media. How do you tune that out? And for you, how do you stay, try to stay as even keeled and stress-free throughout the week, especially during times like this?
Yeah, it's easy for me, Josh, as far as blocking it out. It's very difficult because there's nothing somebody could say on social media or anybody can write that'll bother me more than the pressure we feel in this building. That's I mean, this is my life. This is our lives. Like, it affects everybody, in our families and with us, and so we live it. So no offense, but I have zero, any pressure from outside, like that, none. But internally, your own maybe frustration, disappointment, feel like you could do better. Any of that, the pressure, that all comes internally, on myself, on our staff, and it's hard enough, man. We're buried in this building during the week, and so the outside world, a lot of times we have no idea what's going on outside of this building until Thursday evening. We get done now. I'll be off in about an hour. So, but outside of that, we're buried in here, 7 days a week. So, to me, it's hard, but it's internal. It's pressure on yourself. It's what you want to deliver for your players, for your staff, for the fans, for everybody. So that's what I feel.
Jeff Drummond?
Yeah, Mark, you guys have mentioned throughout the week that you see Vanderbilt playing better as the season is moving on. I'm wondering how much of that are you seeing on film in terms of their ability to take the ball away, and what are they doing to come up with that?
Yeah.
That you guys have really like.
You're right. They're getting the ball, a lot of interceptions when we're not, and so. But just in general, you see a team that's playing very hard, that is hungry to build a program. You could remember back to our first couple years here, and maybe the results weren't there on the field as far as wins and losses, but I think we can all agree that we could tell that the team was getting better, and they are definitely getting better, and they're definitely well coached, and they're on the cusp. They played 2 out of the last 3 SEC teams to within a possession. So they've been right there. We just can't let them break through on us. We got to take care of ourselves. It's about how we play and us playing good football and up to our standards.
Adam?
Mark, how did you see Will Levis progress this week? Took a beating, a lot of hits last week, but played one of his best games. Liam said this is his day game. Didn't play great, he didn't have a great week of practice. You see him throwing for that. He's like kind of stacking some good games together here close down the season.
Yeah, definitely. He's one of those guys, I think, that you've heard me talk probably every week as I'm on here with you all, that we all believe in him, and he has the ability, and that each week his comfort level is getting better and better. Hopefully that carries right over to the field. There's going to be some good plays and some bad plays. But last week, he had a couple bad plays, but overall he played extremely well, and he's practicing well, and I think he's getting more confident.
Okay, we'll begin it with Lonnie and end it with Lonnie, Coach. Lonnie?
Yeah, Coach. I've been diving in here and defending, and like almost always, Kentucky fans outnumber their fans. It's more blue than it is fans in the stands. And also, they look down at their schedule as well as fans here who lose their schedule when they get each other next week. That's the win. So, consequently, our players understand that these guys feel like they can win and often have those games and turn it into some hard those wins.
Yeah, I have no control over what they think or don't think. I really, no disrespect, but I don't care. I mean, I only care about our team and the way we approach things. I can't control anybody else outside of that. But as far as our fans going down there, we always have a good, good fan base no matter where we play, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you all.